Going on with y'all young boys, what's the word? If you would have told me that the day before I turned 26, we would have got an emu face reveal, I would have thought this was an April Fool's joke. It's a real nigga's birthday, y'all. And if you're not caught up with 1179, bro, keep it pushing. We gonna get right into it. My whole life, my whole One Piece career, your entire One Piece career, Emu has been in the house. Everything he's done has been from the throne room and by the throne room. And now he's gonna use these same covenants to step outside. Me personally, I would have thought the five elders would have gassed up Emu coming outside. I say they would have been like, don't do it to him, Emu, but nah, they're like, don't do it to yourself, Emu, stay inside. I'm confused because what right do they even have to protest Emu going outside, you feel me? They're like, who the fuck are you talking to? Garland says that the five elders were arrogant enough to let the lower realm dwellers use starvation against them. Rose said, we got troops that's hungry, we need to use all of our military might to insert global dominance. Celestial dragons are hungry, military soldiers are hungry. This isn't a time to be telling Emu what he can and cannot be doing out here. York tried to backdoor Vegapunk and Egghead to the best of her ability, and now all she's doing is chained up and forced to make energy, bro. That's tough. Garland said, you want to be a celestial dragon, right? Make that motherfucking energy. Five elders get to discussing that ever since Nika resurfaced, it's just been one thing after another, after another, after another. And for them, boys, it has. The Straw Hats escaped a buster call with the five elders on it. And their allies were 800-year-old robots. They were all only there because Vegapunk was already researching the Void Century. Part of the Void Century was at Egghead. Holy Land is under attack. Nidhogg is out here wilding. And them boys having a hard time right now. Them boys struggling. Rokuri is doing everything he can to stop Emu from coming outside. He's trying to get admirals over there, but then my boy Nuzjuro is like, nah, they hands is tied up as well. They got other problems that they dealing with. Garp is a hostage. Kizaru got cooked. He watched his mans die. Kainu's protecting celestial dragons. And then you know what I'm saying, whoever's attacking the Holy Land right now, Fujitora is probably helping them on the sly. That's why him and that foul, fraudulent nigga Green Bull got into it the last time, because Fujitora was out there freeing slaves. Emu says all this was inevitable. There is no time for arrogance, idleness, negligence, pride. You gotta cast these things aside right now. It's time to put everything on the table. Emu's looking at rocks, telling them he'll be back. Roger telling the world to seek out the One Piece. Prince Neptune's rumors about having a daughter, you know what I'm saying. The gum fruit being stolen. Something that was strong enough to kill Harold on Elbaf, which Emu didn't even believe was possible. And he finds out that this indestructible Harold has a son. Whitebeard's protecting random young kids by the name of Monkey D. Luffy. And then he finds out about Marshall D. Teach. And then King Cobra hits him up about Nefertari D. Lily. Now we know why Emu was looking at each and every poster, and then he's like, Joy Boy, Davy Jones, y'all still fucking with a nigga. Emu done called him all these bodies, and like they just sit rent free in his head. And that he can't do nothing about it, and that the wheels of fate were set into motion a long time ago, and that the Holy Land is going to be in their hands. The only one who's agreeing with Emu realistically is for Garland and Nuzjuro. My fault, and Nuzjuro. And then Emu's like, if nobody can beat these niggas, I have to go myself, and just shoot, disappears from the throne room. Gerd catches Summer slowly trying to regenerate himself, being sneaky, but then he's like, nah, we can't have it. They got these niggas tied up by arms, by the head, by the legs, you know what I'm saying? Everything that's chopped off got some ropes on it. Got the Holy Knights in there looking like grocery bags, bro. That's tough. That boy Summers has a heart of steel. That's why he's Sanji's evil twin. Earl then says, if I could cut this, would he still be able to pick himself back up? And then Summers just gets to being nervous. Summers did not have all this energy when it was the school kids and the parents there, bro. He wasn't acting like this, bro. And then look at Killingham, bro. They got him tied up 3 times, bro. Uncle's still frozen up in a block of ice, and that the only person that could get them out is Ragnar. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I could be wrong about this, but I'm about to make a reach, right? Check me out. Gunko gonna die. If Chopper doesn't get his hands on Gunko, bro, Gunko's not gonna make it, bro. Gunko resisted Emu's mind control. Now, mind you, niggas, Emu turned Saturn into bones and ashes just for failing to catch Joy Boy. Just for getting beat up. What do you think he's gonna do to Gunko for resisting orders? Ami and Zeus continue putting out the fires until black lightning, black fire starts spawning up at different points of Elbaf. He's here. Emu is here. My boy had a black circle in the sky on top of Elbaf, making Elbaf look gigantic, right? My man's is doing everything that Luffy's doing with the environment in Gear 5, but the exact opposite. And this is tough, low-key. I'm not gonna lie. I like this. Like, I just see Halloween music with this. Like, Mulan's in the throne room and Blast Conquerors hockey everywhere. It's got niggas looking kind of nervous. Colin passed out. Luffy's just staring, you know what I'm saying? Imu makes it to the throne room in Elbaf, but before he does that, before he can get himself together, he's bleeding. He done already took damage on the way there. The Holy Knight's looking at this and like, I know he didn't come here himself. And this is it, yo. We've been waiting for this. The moment that is no longer a silhouette for me and you, for us, is no longer a silhouette, bro. We about to get the Imu reveal right now, and it's the coldest shit ever. Give it up for the world government creator, one of the first 20 with the ability, the devil's fruit. The king of the world, Satan Roman Imu. Oh, that's tough. Look at my boy. I'm gonna pull a little reach out the crack of my eyes real quick, right? Check me out. I feel as if, what if Joy Boy, Davy Jones, all of them, what if they tried to stop Imu from eating the devil's fruit? And if we're getting face reveals of Imu this early, I have no other reason to think that this pirate that's gonna show up with an eye patch is gonna be Blackbeard. Blackbeard is the pirate with the eye patch. I was not expecting Imu reveals today. Emu's tough. I understand. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I'll see y'all next week. Emu niggas, we up.